Hi guys, welcome back. Remember I said we're going to be making products. So for the next couple of weeks, we're going to be going through a series of making different products. I'm going to start easy and then it's going to get a little bit more complex. So today I'm going to make a simple cold blend. You know, the first time I was telling you guys about products and the equipment, I just whipped up some shea butter. But today I'm going to make a cold blend cream and I'm going to use shea butter. I'm going to use, let me check my ingredients. I'm going to use almond oil and I'm going to use vitamin C. So I have my sheet here, right? So while studying, you realize that you have not made the product if you have not written it down. So there's a few calculations that goes in, you know. So most of these products that I'm using are the foundation products, which is an oil and a butter. Those we use as foundation products, right? So this I'm gonna make 50 grams of this cream. And so 50% of the cream is going to be the shea butter, 49.5% is going to be the almond oil, and 0.5% of it is going to be the vitamin C, right? I'm going to go into more details as to why I chose these things at a later stage, but now I just want to get into making the actual product because it does take a little bit of time. So I have already weighed out some of the products. So I started with the shea butter because just to not waste any time, I wanted to get my stuff ready. So you need a scale, you need a spoon, you know, you're gonna need a glass rod, and I'm gonna use one of these, I forgot what they called, to measure the 0.5% of the vitamin E oil. All right, so with the scale, you're gonna use it throughout making the product. So obviously here's my 25 grams. So here, I don't wanna go through the method, but you calculate from the percentage what the gram will be. So because I'm making 50 grams of a product, I'm going to have to take the 50% of shea butter, times it by 100 and divide it by 50 grams to get how many grams that I need, right? So yes, there is like a way that you need to calculate these things. So it's not the DIY thing at home where you just go, I use da 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 da. You actually need to calculate to the T to ensure that you're using the right amount of product for the size of product that you want to do. What this helps you with is, for as long as you've written down the formula and you know what products you're using in that formula, right, and you've calculated the percentage, you can make big quantities or small quantities. You'll never be confused because then you know what percentage of each ingredient is needed in the product. Also remember, we need to keep the surface clean. Always wear gloves because, you know, micro organisms, bacteria and whatever will go into your product. So because this is a butter and oil based product, we do not need a preservative. It can preserve itself for some time, but we use the vitamin C oil as an antioxidant to keep the product's rancidity for some time. Guys, this thing is cool, yo. But anyway, we are here. So I am going to weigh my shea butter, which I'm using grams, remember. So it is 25 grams. I am going to soften it. Let me rather use this beaker so that you can see it. I do not have a glass bowl, guys. I don't have a mini glass bowl. I think this is too much. Let me just use a little bit for the sake of time. Okay, so I'm going to start mixing this thing. So I want it to be a little bit soft before I add the oil. So this is my foundation, meaning I begin with the shea butter. But anyway, while I'm getting the shea butter to be soft, it's winter, I wish I did this in summer. It would work faster. Anyway, while I'm getting my shea butter to be soft, you know, I wanted to share, guys, I am on a juice detox. The last time I had a meal was on Saturday. All I've been drinking is 9 glasses of juice a day, taking supplements, and going for colon hydrotherapy to detox my body. I had an issue with acid, you know, and I really am not consistent when it comes to medication. So I needed to do something. So here I am. I'm very hungry. I haven't eaten for 5 days. But anyway, what I learned in the process of this week is my strength, you know. But I don't have the strength to do it alone. I prayed when I started this process to say, God, I've been feeling sick. Every time I eat, I feel like food is stuck up here. You know, every time I actually thought I was going to get a stroke. So that's why I did something drastic. I've been to the doctors. I've taken medication. I have been diagnosed with acid indigestion or whatever it's called, and all of those things. You know, I was feeling tired since 2020. After giving birth to Mahal, I was feeling a little bit tired all the time. You know, so yo guys, the surface is clean, you know, so I did clean the surface. Anyway, I was feeling very, very tired. Like I would drink Red Bull almost every day in 2021, and I think that's what caused the acid, you know. I did the gym, I had a personal trainer, I did all these things, you know, but I was not losing weight. I wasn't even gaining energy. Yes, the gym was giving me, you know, a nice little outlook on life, you know. That dopamine that you get from going to the gym was good, but I wasn't even seeing results. I'm always eating burgers because that's what I'm always craving, and all of those things. So I needed to do something this drastic. I do feel a lot lighter. I'll take you guys through the colon therapy on the next video. Okay, so now I'm going to add my 24.7 grams of my almond oil. Okay guys, so I actually want to measure it using one of these. So you always measure these things on, okay, what the hell? You see, washing these things. Guys, having clean products, and then there we go. So this is like 10 mils, so I'm going to use 24. Well, mils are not grams, né? So I'm just using this to suck it in and then to measure it. Okay, so that's giving me 40 grams. I need there we go. And there we go. So you slowly add the oil into the mix, because remember we're making a cream. So now I'm going to use my glass rod to slowly mix in the oil to get the creamy effect. So you don't throw everything all in at the same time, guys. Please don't do that. The slower the better. It's becoming creamy. So every time you add a new product, you need to zero the scale so that it can measure the new product, not the initial one that you're making, okay? I don't think my English made sense there, but yeah. Nizong toddler one day. Oh, it's becoming so nice and creamy, guys. So vitamin C hydrates the skin. It also brightens the skin, and that's the antioxidant that I'm going to use. So I'm going to use this as a face cream. It's winter, so it's a bit cold, and I see that my son Ole is going through a winter dry spell, you know. So I'm going to make this for him as well. This one is mine. Oh, just on a side note, yesterday I was doing like a recording of interviews, you know, and this guy that I was interviewing said to me, so what business do you do? I said, no, I sell organic skin products and hair products. He's like, I definitely believe you because your skin is looking so good. You actually market your product very well by the way you look. So guys, be your product. I don't know if you guys can see the consistency. Oh my word, you guys, my cream, my cold blended cream is here. So just to make it a little bit smoother, I'm going to whip it a bit because we need to pour it into I'm going to use my mini whip. Ooh. And I'm going to whip it into an actual cream so that it doesn't have clots and it's not runny. I mean, it's not uneven. It literally looks like a lotion. So this is nice for those dry days because you need your skin to be hydrated. It's winter. So my little Ole is going to get himself a freshly whipped almond oil and shea butter cold blended face cream. I don't know if you guys can see how close it is here. Guys, so I need to say this as well. I did say in the last video that I am not going to be the main manufacturer of my products. I do know how to make them, but I'm choosing my battles, you know. I'm really choosing my battles. Where do I want to invest time? So I'm going to do the actual ingredients. So my manufacturer is going to make what I want her to make in order for you guys to receive the results that I want, you know. So why I'm making it is to show you that you do need to have knowledge of the stuff that you sell, that you're involved in, even when you have workers or you've hired a consultancy company to do stuff. Do not find yourself not knowing what is happening in your business at all, you know. You're just saying yes sir, no sir. If the person says I don't have this product anymore, you don't know how to replace whatever it is. So the reason why you study and you research and you practice is that when people ask you, you know, what's in the product, you confidently are able to say, you know, what you've put in your product, and you need to know the replacements of what you can use, where to source them out. Here it is, my beautiful, beautiful face cream. You wouldn't say it was a cold blended face cream from shea butter. Now, I'm putting it back on the scale. And I'm going to add my 0.5%. So I've zeroed the scales, right? And then I'm adding my vitamin E oil for rincidity purposes. Scale went off on me, so there we go. There we go. That is 0.25 grams of vitamin E oil. So now mix it in nicely to ensure that it also blends, you know. So I'll give you guys top 3 benefits of each ingredient in this face cream. It will be written at the bottom of the screen so that you can know. If you want to try this, write it on your comments and inbox me. No, you can't inbox on YouTube, can you? No. So send me an email. I'll put out my email there. Give me your address and I'll make you a cold blended almond oil and vitamin E shea butter cream. So beautiful. So now, as you're gonna forgive me because I forgot to bring labels, I am going to package the cream in a 50-gram glass container. There you have it. Sorry. A beautiful hand-whipped face cream. Amazing. So I'm going to take off my glove now because I want you to see how it goes into the skin. Oh, that's quite a bit, you know. You see? It literally goes in. It doesn't cause a what do they call it, this shield, you know, and it's really moisturizing. Can you see? There's like a little glow there, you know. So amazing. So that's how we make your shea butter, almond oil and vitamin C cream. Thank you so much for tuning in. Can't wait to make an oil blend with you next week. So we're going to be making a face oil, what do they call it? Serum. Yes, that's what we're going to be making. So tune in next time. See you. Bye.